Are we booming? Are we booming? Oh my goodness. Where mic check, mic check, mic checkity check. Um, wow. Is everything looking good? Everything is looking good. Cool. Same old, same old. I'm nervous. No. So it's been 3 months since I've done a podcast episode. And I don't know, to the 5 loyal listeners. For some reason, my listenership has been going up like crazy on this 3 month break. Maybe everybody's catching up. I don't know, whatever. But so I was in school. Let's just go right. No, let's go right into it. I was in school. No. Let's reset. Let's just introduce this. This is Shi-Fi Podcast, episode 81. 81. We're reloading this podcast. We are reloading. It has been a hot minute, and when I say a hot minute, it has been 3 months since I have recorded a podcast. I have been thinking about recording for so long because this is like something I love. Like this is like my baby. This is my youngest child, honestly. This podcast. Can I do all my other creative whatever things? Well, I'm a podcast or something like I'm just built from the ground. So it's my baby. Like I want to tend and care for my baby, But I will say that okay, yeah. I don't know how to put words together. This podcast, just give me a second chance, third chances, fourth chances. It's been a while since I've recorded. Forgot how the skill work. It's just talking. I'm just being dramatic. All right. Shout out to everybody listening to Spotify, Apple, YouTube, SoundCloud, radio. What else? What is that? Overcast. Some other podcast. I don't even know. But what's happening? So okay. So I've been gone for 3 months. The reason I've been gone for 3 months is because of school. School was so difficult this semester because it was like a situation where I had to make a certain GPA to proceed onto my last semester of this master's program I'm in, master's program. And it was not looking good in September. It was not looking good, particularly in this one class. I made probably the worst exam score in that school, in Texas Tech history, in this program. I'm not even joking. I'm not going to tell y'all how bad it was because I'm embarrassed to even say on my own podcast when I know like 3 people listen because it's just or 5, 10, whatever. It was tremendously bad. I might mention it next time, whatever. But now it's all good because I just kind of was like, you know what? This podcast, I didn't do anything creative or whatever. I didn't do anything like hobby wise because I was like, this is like my number one priority. This is like my thing. This is what's going to get me places. This master's program, blah, 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 all that corny stuff. So I was like, you know what? Let me pause this podcast, music, whatever, all that YouTube stuff. We got bigger fish to fry, And yeah, for 2 months straight, it was a good couple weeks. I slept 2 to 5 hours a night. It was a trip. It was something. It was something. This one particular class, the one I made the tremendously bad score, it was like we had 3 exams. Our first exam was October 1st, bombed it, and the second exam and the final were 10 days from each other. So the second exam was like November 14th. No, second exam was November 10th, and then the final was November 19th. So I had to grind like crazy. Just like I had so many flashcards. I was like, boom, this, and I still did the like bare minimum on those exams, but I'm glad I just passed. Because like the first exam was just tremendously horrible that I was okay with just straight up just passing, getting a D or a C on the second and final, because I knew, because 50% of the grade were exams and 50% of the other grades were just like quizzes, homework, which I did well on. So I knew if I could get like a D average on this second exam and the final, I would be okay, which I did. And I got a C in the class, which is an amazing feat. I have like, it's pretty amazing. I'm not even gonna lie. It was crazy. And then I had to, during those like 2 weeks of that second exam and the final, I had to do I did like teach a class, and then I had to like do this project with like platforms I've never even touched before, and then like another class where I was doing like value. I was doing the nerdiest things I've ever done before. It was so weird. So weird. Like, if my like friends or acquaintances knew what I was doing, but like knowing my personality, it's just like 2 completely different things. Whatever. But yeah, I made great grades. That's going to make me proceed to my last semester in this master's program at Texas Tech. It's kind of crazy thinking back. With last year being on probation, academic probation, and other things. But this, and then like this past spring, COVID, and then fall, COVID, the COVID semester. Okay. Man. And I was also living in my grandparents' house up in Lubbock, which is something. Yeah, it was. Oh, and also my last class is online, so I will be in Dallas. Thank God, because I was not looking forward to being back in Lubbock, because like Lubbock was great in 2019, but like in the COVID era, it is horrible. It's horrible because it's like there's barely any nightlife, and like the nightlife is like sketch, you know, and like we had a COVID bubble basically, because like we all got COVID. I didn't get COVID, but like 20% of the school got COVID. And so I guess the 80% that didn't just had good immune systems to fight it off. So it's just like we made a COVID bubble in a good month. And I'm just not looking forward to that. It's just like another month of that. It's just, ugh. I don't even know. It was something. It was something. It was hard. It was hard, tiring. But I knew it had to be done, because I want to do whatever I want. And in order to do whatever I want, I gotta do this first. It's just whatever. I do whatever I want. I do whatever I want. I do whatever I want. I'm Bad Bunny. I'm Bad Bunny. So yeah, I got 1 class left, and I'm doing like the CPA exams now this semester. It is time. I'm just glad, man. My God. it was just, I'm done with like just academic classes for the short term. For the short term. Just like the stereotypical tests, but now my future tests are going to be real life CPA exams, certification exams. Ugh, my goodness gracious. It's fun. It's fun to get out of the way. It's just, it's fun. I'm trying to live, man. I'm trying to go on cruises. I'm not trying to go on cruises. What am I talking about? I don't even care about cruises like that. What's with that fascination of cruises? Cruises are just like colonizations. It's colonization, but I just can't figure out why. Whatever. What else? Let's talk about life before I go into random topics. This is gonna be a short podcast. I'm just trying to get my footing back in. I'm trying to get more consistent. We're pumping out these podcasts now. I just want a good start. Just want like a little update on my life, whatever. What else? Just been just constant booming, just constant. Those 2 weeks I slept 2 to 4 hours. I was sleeping on a reclining chair with the lights on. It all started on election night because I was like, okay, I'm going into 2 weeks where I have to, like, my education life is on the line. And so I was like, election night, and I wanted to kind of keep up with the election, and it went kind of late. And I was like, man, Trump and Biden are probably not sleeping enough. Like, they're not, maybe 2 to 4 hours. And I was like, you know what? Let me sleep 2 to 4 hours. Boom. So, hey, I might have to like credit Trump and Biden for influencing me to like not sleep. I don't even know. I'm not. It's not getting into politics. But kind of out of it right now. What else? 2020 is about to round up. Oh, and I was talking about this earlier with my fam. With this COVID vaccine kind of like coming out, cool, yay, awesome. There's going to be a crowd that doesn't take it. That's how it is. It's just like a flu shot. There's a crowd that doesn't take it. It's fine. It's okay. Everybody's right. You can do what you want. Do what you want. It's fine. With the COVID vaccine, since there's going to be a 20 to 25% that doesn't take it, might be even more. Are lockdowns still going to be a thing? Because I'm trying to think in an evil way. Because like I want to think of, because like New York and in the Northeast and all that, they are on lockdowns. I keep forgetting how locked down they are. Like they're not even doing like indoor dining. I think. I mean, but I'm just talking about like from an evil perspective. If I want to like take over a city and like just kind of want to make everybody poor, I'm gonna lock down even with the vaccine because you can get away with it. You can be like, okay, we still have to protect people because 20 to 25% of people aren't taking the vaccine. So I'm still going to lock down to protect everybody's safety, which is a good point. But at the same time, do those small businesses want to keep doing this? It's something to think about. I'm not taking sides. I'm just trying to just view this from both a good way and an evil way. Because if I want to make everybody poor, I want to keep this lockdown as long as I can keep this going. If I want to ruin small businesses, I want to keep this lockdown on full court press. Ruin all the small businesses. Make it all like big business. Whew. It's gonna be interesting. And the thing about it, like I feel bad for everybody in the situation. There's gonna be bad. There's gonna be things. Bad things are just gonna be happening. It's gonna be waves. With just the COVID era, there's gonna be waves of pain for certain people, for certain demographics, for certain income families. For all I'm saying, man, make sure you got your own. Make sure, man. Just make sure you're good before trying to help people. It's not being selfish. It's just you're trying to protect yourself. That's like what the airplanes. Put your little mask on before you put somebody else's mask on. Like, unless you have like a kid or something, whatever. You know, outliers. But what's that Marshawn Lynch quote? Something like, I know I'm gonna get got, but I want to get them before they get me. I messed that up horribly, but whatever. You know what I mean? Like, just kind of get your own. Make sure you're good. Like, we're in a war. We're in a war. This is how it is. Like, this is our version of a war. This is war. This is like World War II, but in the 2020s era. It is the same thing. I'm not trying to be woke. I hate woke people. But I'm just saying, like, war. This is, what am I trying to say? It's a different type of war, duh, because we're not going to shoot people. Like, we're too lazy for actual war because we have video games. This is not going to happen. So this is a modern day world war. My God, can they name that better? But yeah, it's just it's something to think about. And and another question: are they going to make mandate? Are you going to have to take the COVID vaccine to be able to do things? I saw something. It might have been fake, so do not quote me on this. Something in Israel where they are making you get a COVID mandate or something to where you can proceed and do things since you get a COVID vaccine. I don't know if that is right. Vaccinated. Yeah, something about a green passport, waiving lockdown constraints. Something like that. I don't know. It is very, very, very interesting, that part. Because if that's a thing, whew, oh my goodness. Can they do that? Will they be able to do that? Whew. Man, that is going to be something. I could see talks of it, but I don't think it's actually going to happen. It might happen state-wise, though. It might. Certain states might have that. Because this is the most I've seen states kind of control their own things with this whole situation. Because, like, the Northeast feels like a different country to me now. It honestly does. It's so weird. It's so freaky now. Because I keep reading they're on lockdown. It's just like Texas been where I live, it's not really locked down. We're like a secret right now. It's like prohibition. But like for life. It's intriguing. It is intriguing. I will say that. Oh well. We'll see. We will see. How did I get into that? Yeah, I got 10 minutes left. Yeah, I'm trying to make a short podcast. Kind of talking about Machine Gun Kelly first. Machine Gun Kelly and Miley Cyrus. This trend of going from like pop or rap music to like rock is very intriguing. It is very intriguing. Machine Gun Kelly's music from going from rap star to rock star is not bad. It's actually good. It's like punk. This is a side of music that I don't know much, so please ignore my ignorance. But it's like that punk rock music. It's punk because it's not rock, your stereotypical screamo rock or just those bands, but it's just punk. Because I feel like rock bands are very, very bandy. Like rock stars are. What am I trying to say? I think rock stars and rap stars have more in common than I thought, or like what people think. Because you're solo, basically. There's not many rock groups. Is that right? I just always feel like being a rock star is better than being in a rock band or in a punk band. It's better to be a punk star, punk rock star, because you're on your own solo. Like solo careers are way more like a way easier to deal with than being in a band where you have to like have everybody's input and like be a team leader, all that. But Machine Gun Kelly music is nice. Miley Cyrus music is nice. And I remember in 2017 where punk rap was a thing. Lil Pump, Smoke Perp, all those people. That just look up 2017 double XL list. That was it 2017? It was 2018. 2018, I think. Lil Pump, Smoke Perp, Ski Mask of Some God. Like there was a weird punk rap wave, which I loved because it felt so more. What do you call it? It felt more passionate in a weird way. It included more instruments. It was more than a beat and a drum. It had guitars. It had everything. Now it's kind of like a drill rap going on right now in the world, like Brooklyn drill, Chicago drill. I think it all came from England, if I'm not being mistaken. Like that, what do you call it? Drill music, not grunge, but like just drill. Yeah, I think they call it drill music. And Pop Smoke has murdered that wave. Griselda, Griselda. Are those guys now? What am I trying to say? Machine Gun Kelly, props to Machine Gun, props to Miley, and it's maybe something of a new wave, a new like if your rap career isn't like if you're like Machine Gun was a random rap star. He wasn't like iconic, but it was more just like it is what it was. It was okay. But him going to rock music and he kind of pulls it off in a weird way. It's kind of nice. It's refreshing because it maybe gives rap stars or rap people, rap artists another option down the line, another situation. Definitely. It's intriguing. It is very, very intriguing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've been kind of like just playing around. I'm not even serious. I'm not like serious. Like just kind of playing around. Like, what if I was like trying to be a rock star? Just have that. Just kind of take your rap abilities and put it into another genre of music, which is not hard. It's not super difficult. It's not super difficult. If you can, it's all about the hook, man. If you have an amazing hook, you can get away with a lot of things. You can get away. If you have a great hook, you could get away with a lot of things. Get away. Mm-mm. But yeah, shout out to Machine Gun. Thinking outside the box. And Megan Fox, that's a couple right there. That's a power couple. Couple I never saw coming, but hey, it works. What else? Got 5 minutes. I saw the Cardi B Offset Snoop Dogg situation with kind of Snoop. I think I might have been getting this so misconstrued. Snoop kind of like talking about WAP, that WAP song with Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. And Snoop Dogg, I think, made a comment on like, oh, this is how women are gonna be in power. Oh, this might be kind of bad. Blah 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 blah. And then they asked Offset about it, and Offset was like, stay out of women's business. And Snoop, and he was like, Snoop shouldn't be saying that because of 90s rap. Like rap has always kind of been like not kind of like been rude to women. I mean, that's how it is. All to be said, man, it's a life motto for just men in general. Just get out of women's business. Just get out of it. Just don't even like participate. Like make comments. If women talk about it, hey, whatever. Blah. But don't just like try to make a point in the women. Even if you are right, don't say it. Because at the end of the day, it's their business. Now, vice versa doesn't. I'm gonna stop talking. It's out of women's business, and just pray. But I'm being for real though. I'm being for real. Like, it's just like read the room. Read the room. That's it. Just read the room. Stay quiet. Maneuver through lanes, and just keep it low key. Keep it low key. Just, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Whatever. So I agree with Offset. Just stay out of women's business, and it's all good. Whatever. Do what you want. Everybody's right. What else? I think I'm all. Yeah, the song of the week. Shout outs. Song of the week. I don't know. Song of the week. What should I say? Song of the week. Since I talked about Machine Gun, my ex's best friend with blackbear. I swear to God. Machine Gun. He's that dude, man. He's that dude. For sure. Shout outs. Shout out to Juicy J for releasing a great album. For his old self, releasing a very decent, good album. Also, shout out to the No, I'm not gonna. No. Should I say it? No, I'm not gonna say it. No. Okay. Shout out to Juicy J. Let's wrap this up. What else? We got 30 seconds. COVID. Keep living. Keep thriving. Make sure you're good first before you make sure other people are good. Get your money straight. Get your mental straight. Get your sleep straight. Very important. And just sleep helps your mental helps your money, and your money helps your life. I'm just spitting facts. I'm putting y'all on too much. All right. Bye-bye. Thank y'all for listening. See y'all very soon. We got to pump up its pods. Peace.